In chapter 15, we covered just mistakes and disagreements, basically in terms of contracts, whether that be like an honest mistake or an intentional mistake that the contract writer tried to put in there to catch somebody off guard. So what happens to a contract when a mistake is found? Usually, if it depends on what type of contract it is. So if it's a mistake of fact, usually, like say you sell a car, and you mistakenly put $1,500 on the contract instead of $15,000, that would be a mistake of fact. You could revoke the contract and start fresh. If it's, or I guess that would be a mistake of value. But within the mistake of fact, there's a unilateral and bilateral. Unilateral is just one person in the contract makes a mistake and notices it, and bilateral, both parties make a mistake. The bilateral, either party can revoke the contract, depending on what it is, I guess. What happens when it's not a mistake but intentional? So that would be like fraudulent misrepresentation. So or I guess innocent misrepresentation, my bad. So say I don't know, a lot of farmers around here hire South Africans. Say they hire South African, his first language obviously is not English, so the contract would obviously be in English. Say he misunderstands it, signs it, and something happens and he's held accountable because he signed the contract. That could be innocent misrepresentation because the South African did not understand the contract. So I guess to make that a valid contract, it would have to be written in both English and whatever language they might speak. Same with like if they hired, I know some Mexicans come up here to hoe beans and stuff, say they write a contract and same thing happens. Same thing there. Mistake of value, I guess another one for that could be like you sell a garage sale item. You sell a painting for $10. You find out that it's an original print. There's only obviously one made, and it's so many years old, and it's actually worth $15,000. You can't go back and say, I want to take this back, like I want to redo this. Once they've paid, they've paid. You can't. In that case, you could not do that. In the case of the car, you could. Adhesion contracts, those are just written exclusively by one party on a take it or leave it basis. So there would be no way of I can't think of the word, compromising. If you don't like something in there, you would just not sign it because take it or leave it. Yeah. I think that's it.